Okay, now. Let me do that. Let me do that. And say, hello everybody, greetings and welcome once more to the Fall of Avanswell. Are you having all a great evening out there? I hope you are. I am, once again, the Game Master for this amazing adventure, Dracovin, leading our cadre of interesting folks on an adventure that they totally are having a great time with, that there's not totally bad things and weird things going on, and they haven't stumbled onto a weird place that they've never understood, filled with, magic and mystery. For a second there I was going to make a reference and I decided not to. Here's a magic and mystery.
Is it a tour?
No, I was going for Mr. Mistopheles from Cats. I thought about it.
Mr. Mistopheles.
I might have gotten it. Not that I've ever seen Cats. I just have, for whatever reason, I've watched so many reviews on Cats.
Just don't watch the horrible movie.
See, the thing is, that's the only thing I remember about the actual musical from watching it back in 2000 or so this is decades ago now, but this is I remember the magical Mr. Mistopheles, and that's the big thing that stuck in my mind. Just
that is a good song.
I say reviews. It's people doing something completely unrelated talking about their opinions on it, not even reviews. I haven't even gotten that deep into it, but I know a lot because that seems to happen constantly.
I own the entire Broadway production on VHS.
Ooh. Spiffy.
If I remember I think I've heard of that, and based on one of the people talking about it, that is better than the Cats movie recently.
Oh god,
yes.
The movie was horrible. The movie is nightmare fuel and should be burned.
I'm going to tell you this one here. There are only a few really decent adaptations of musicals. Most of them don't work out well just because of pacing and the nature of a play/musical. There aren't the best for adaptations. If you have a source material, it helps a lot better. There are some okay ones.
Sweeney Todd was pretty good.
Yes, and Into the Woods wasn't bad.
No, Into the Woods is another good one.
Mm-hmm. See, those are good adaptations, but yes, we've gone on a musical tangent there. That's my fault. Sorry.
This is going to be the musical episode?
This is going to be the musical episode. I might, look, I'm not gonna lie. I would do that someday, not for this one, but because this is definitely much more of a serious story overall. But
yeah.
Maybe one day when I'll have one. Anyway, so yes, we got some a question to pose to the players to start out for some introductions. So I need some D20 rolls from everybody, and today's question was:
no D20 roll for you.
You have a key amongst your personal possessions. What was it used for, and why do you still keep it? Random key.
Come on.
Well,
and we tied again.
We did. The two of you tied again.
Now Calder just has to roll higher than us, and then it will be the same as last week.
I would if Foundry would load.
Foundry?
Please.
Foundry, that's because it's going to roll badly. Which I don't know if that would be really high or really low at this point in time. Just...
Please load. Someone might have to roll for me while I get this figured out.
I can roll a d20.
Please
I'll just roll one. Let's see what it rolls.
Higher!
Naturally.
No, it's 15.
I'll let you have the option. You want to take the 15 or roll yourself when you get in here?
I'm still not loaded. I'll take it.
Okay.
Honestly, I was having weird issues getting into it as well.
I had no issue.
Weird. Strange.
But I did get in. I figured it out before the game.
Tight. I'm in.
Okay. Well, we turned to you, Jesse.
All right. Playing Calder Wrynn, Human Gunslinger, and War Crimes Merchant.
Mm-hmm.
A key. I have on my person my dad's old shop key. That he left me because Calder was originally supposed to take over his shop.
Interesting.
He still has it with him. Never really puts it anywhere else except on his keychain.
Okay. Interesting. That's definitely a reasonable thing to have just on your person still. Well, did we ever determine which of the other two of you go first?
Yeah,
we just did a roll off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it now. It looks like Joe has won.
Depending on how you look at it, yes. Because mine's going to be obvious. I am Joe. I am playing Umbrin Wisespark, the Liminal Fetchling Animist, and the key that I would still have on me is the key to the old church, where my mentor was.
Now, would that have been the only copy of it, or just your copy of it?
That would have been my copy.
Okay.
I was there enough that he just finally was like, you know what? We're gonna get you a key.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's definitely a reasonable thing to keep in your inventory. Now, the interesting one, because I don't know if you would have a key, but you might somewhere in your inventory. Ixbanor. I mean, Wyrm.
I'm Diamond Wyrm, and I play Ixbanor, the awakened animal ferret alchemist. Sorcerer alchemist.
You really have made yourself a heck of a mouthful for describing it.
And I have a key to a floor safe in a globe room of an upside down temple in Avanswell.
I mean, you technically have that right now. Is that really the only key you have?
No. No.
Actually, you don't have that key. You picked the lock.
I know.
Well, lock picks are a universal key. If you can pick the lock.
Anyway, more realistically, I have the old key to my master's office in the college. I need to get in and out too.
Maybe someday you can open a door, if it still exists.
What is the door in the floor?
No, it's the wall. Why open the floor? It's just weird. Anyway,
He had a little platform next to the door handle, so I could jump up to it and unlock the door.
I can see that, and it's adorable and silly. It's a little like, it's like here you go. You can get up there yourself. You need to get inside. So if you missed last week, everybody basically assembled at the cathedral and dove deep into the dark, into the underground, into a hidden side of this temple, basically ruins. And you learn that the above ground ruins are actually mirrored from the below ground ruins, and that the surface, while it has undergone many changes, basically being destroyed by time plus, people moving in, the below ground seems to have been relatively untouched, sealed away for, you can see some reason behind it, theoretically dangerous automatons, strange mysteries that, may or may not tap into powers that are probably dangerous, that kind of thing that kind of discourages you from hanging around there. Seems at least, though, the people up on the surface in the temple doing at least the basics of what was in this place, enough to send you down here to figure it out. You have gone above and beyond what they were looking for. They knew there was a big old map that might help you. That was kind of magical. They did not know about the basically item which links to the map. Basically allows you to view it, and the mirror that allows you to look closely. Basically, it's a zoom device. So you have two things, like a display which kind of puts on an illusion that matches the globe, which is technically physical, but you have it, it's floating in the air and none of you have touched it at all. It's also weird and magical. Anyway, so yeah, basically you found a room where an ancient civilization had created a real-time updating map of the planet. Cool.
Also, what is the size? What is like the bulk level of each item? Is for a medium creature? Don't bother with me.
I would probably put them at both light. They are both
Okay.
decent sized, but not any bulk. They're just light items. You know, one is a big mirror. It's not too heavy of a mirror, and the other is like a display device. We'll call it that way. You know, it's like I don't have a good descriptive of it other than.
I mean, you said it's like a diamond, but without like a faceted top. It's just flat.
Yeah, and it kind of displays things off the top of the diamond. So you're holding it, and it's like an ice. That's right. It's like an ice cream cone, except the cone part, the ice cream floats above there. You know.
Is it magically delicious?
Probably not, because it's an illusion. Unless you can eat illusions. But if you can eat magic, that's an entirely different problem. And I don't know how. Maybe it would taste good. Illusion magic might not be your forte.
Well, you might have it. You might be able to use like prestidigitation to give it a taste.
It's not physical. I don't think that works with eating magic. Anyway, we've gotten distracted here. You're eating magic because you can't. What are you all doing right now? You have these two devices which seem to be linked to the map, and you have a general idea of where to go. Now, your compatriot who has joined you for this part of the adventure, Doric, has been actually studying the kind of map and region there, kind of looking over it, kind of like stroking his beard, kind of like thinking about things, it seems like. While you were playing around and getting all the stuff.
Do you have any insight on this?
Oh, I might have some insight on this. Well, the region that seems to be pointed out on the map, the place it seems like you're going, I assume that's over there, right?
I'm guessing he's pointing to a spot on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did zoom in
yes,
on that part.
It does seem like that, yes.
That was the part you looked like you were doing your magnification on.
Magnifying, yes.
Yeah. Learned a lot of things up in that area. There is something that might be a help. I don't know a lot about them, but I know that the Children of the Wall live near there, since it's close to the Wall Mountains. There's supposed to be a group there. The Thunderhorde. I don't know if they'd know anything about it, but it's the closest thing to civilization up in those areas.
Hey, I have mountain lore. Can I roll that?
Sure. Okay. You know the term Children of the Wall.
God.
It refers to Minotaurs. Minotaurs are one of the few people that are not really in connection with a lot of the other people. They actually live in the Great Barrier Wall Mountains. They're one of the few people that can actually attempt to cross them. Normally, if you want to head east, you go through the big crack in the land, you know, because there's these giant, like, sheer mountains that are really hard to pass. If you want to try to cross the sheer mountains, you go to the Children of the Wall, basically. They're the only ones that could get you over it anyway, but they're also, like, their own people in a lot of ways.
They're hermits, kind of.
Yeah.
No.
They are people that do kind of bridge east and west, but, like, they actually live in this dangerous area that no one from either side really comes to, so they're mostly left alone. They're kind of mysterious. You probably know a little bit about them, other than like keep to themselves. They have their own like beliefs. You as a religious person probably would know they are said to be in contact with, if not the gods, at least some of the spirits that were left over from them. They are spiritual people because of that.
Seems like a group that we would want to contact. They may have some lost knowledge that we don't have anymore.
That region is more in their, kind of in their territory. It's in the forests that are at the base of the mountain there. Tends to be the one that when they come down to hunt and forage, they head to. I didn't even consider anything with them until I saw that there. Look. What's your plans after this?
Wait, so they're on the, wait, hold on. Are they on the dividing mountains, the ones that like border the wildlands? Is that
Yes.
where we're zoomed in on?
Okay. Yes. Basically, the point you're looking at is in the forest land, pretty much in the northeastern corner of your country, and it would be in that area near the wall there. It is an area that is probably a lot more wild. Again, you're in the Wildlands. The Wildlands are semi-settled. You know, it's a wild place to live. So, anyway, so yes, he'll turn back and be like, what's the next plan that you've got? You've got your directions, it seems, a place to go to, at least a hint on it.
Yeah.
By the way, Tantus, I just want to make a note.
Mm-hmm.
I really hate your naming scheme, primarily because autocorrect constantly triggers on all of the names.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Since I've used, I kind of hate my naming scheme too. I started this again. This building this world off of a different, like, connected world, and it's unfortunate that I created a naming scheme there, and I'm like, man, of course I did this to myself. And I've,
it's like Wardlands, Woodlands. No, I meant Wardlands.
Well, like, I guess the next thing we should do is probably try to see if we can contact these people. They might have more information, and then try to secure the object. Unless anyone else has suggestions. Looking to Ixbanor and Calder.
Nope. Sounds good to me.
That seemed like the next step, although, yeah, after we settle what we have to do here in the city.
All right. I don't know how much I can help you. I don't think I can travel with you. But maybe I can speak with my brother about some things. See if I can work something out.
That would be appreciative.
All right. Guess, shall we get out of here?
Yeah, I think we got what we came for. I don't see any reason to linger.
Yep.
Okay. All right. As you move out of the room and begin to head into the rest of the building as it proper, there is all of a sudden, everything begins to feel like it shakes as the entire building feels like it rumbles. Perhaps an earthquake of some kind? Rare in this region, but not unheard of. But everything is just shaking. Dust kind of
Maybe we
falls from
should
places.
Move a little quicker.
Yeah, make haste.
All right, heading back the way you came, and the stairs aren't there.
Well,
A wall is there now.
Okay, so the stairs on this floor or the stairs on the next floor?
like
Or the
moving
final
out and
stairs.
heading out to like the next stairs you would take, like going down like out of the room and beginning to pass down
Okay.
like to the next floor down.
So on the
Or
the
next
current
floor, up,
Okay.
I would say technically.
Yes.
Everything also seems a little different.
I
I'll
wonder
make
if
a-
there was security on taking the items that were supposed to remain in the other room.
I don't know. I'm gonna make a perception check, see if I see any like levers, stones that could be pushed in. You know.
Go ahead.
Ugh.
You kind of take a look around, and it's weird because you don't really find anything like that, but you begin to realize that, like, you went pretty straight shot through the floor here. It's like you weren't even thinking about it, but this entire, like, hallway is different now. Everything is just a little different.
Maybe the halls can move.
I mean, if you remember that lever, it rotated the whole staircase. I'm wondering if this whole place can turn at certain points.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The stairs may still be there, but we might have to take a different direction to get to them.
Is there any other pathways?
Plenty. There's a hallway that you didn't take before. That, now you're thinking about it, wasn't there before. A couple rooms
Yes.
exist now, and some are gone.
I guess check out the hallway that wasn't there before.
Sure. Alright. So, heading down the hallway, I need everybody to give me just some perception checks. Let's see what you all get.
Wait,
I want
better
a
than
second
the
one.
last one. Yes, much better than my last one.
Pretty good.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Roll that. D20 for a
Calder,
dwarf.
I think some dust got in your eyes.
The mask
Okay.
does nothing.
So, as the three of them are moving along, Umbrin, you actually will notice something and be able to stop all of them. You will hear this kind of strange noise coming at first, and at first it just feels like maybe it's some of like the weird noises of the shifting that's been going on through this building. Again, like that earthquake, the initial rumble was pretty big, but you've had almost kind of like a little bit of like rumbling and moving that's been happening the entire time. So you first passed it off as maybe like aftershocks or like little like reverberations, but now it seems stranger. But besides the point, there's this kind of like strange like clicking noise that seems to be coming up ahead, very subtle, from the ceiling. And as you kind of stop people and kind of like look, kind of maybe pushing everybody to like the side behind like a column that's lining this area of the hallway, you will see like what looks to be a cross between one of those things before, those like metallic people, except
Yeah.
all of its limbs are replaced with what looks like almost like insect legs, 2 of them each. So
lovely.
where its arms would be 2 insect legs, where its legs would be with 2 insect legs, and it's crawling across the ceiling, kind of like looking down and emanating this kind of strange, almost kind of purplish glow from it, kind of looking around.
Don't like that.
Should we kill it?
I mean, I don't. Is there any place any rooms that we could duck into, or any place to hide?
Sure. there's some rooms. We can say there's like a room a little farther back from where you were that is open. If you would wish to duck in there.
Can I attempt to do an identification? I know that I won't be able to like identify it, but I'm wondering if I can use this as like a way to like do like examine like what it might be capable of doing.
Sure.
What its intent or what its intended function is.
Yeah. I guess give me an Arcana check. Or Arcana. I think it's Arcana.
I'm thinking some kind of sentry.
Yeah, our constructs are normally Arcana.
Okay, that's a really good check. As you're kind of studying it, there's a couple things that you do realize. The first thing is, it does seem to be a slight variation on the initial model you saw. So like the initial ones were probably like more like, I wouldn't call them janitorial, but maybe maintenance. This seems more, perhaps some kind of security. It's definitely patrolling and looking for something. The globe seems to be some kind of sensor or something. It's looking for something with it. It seems to, it's almost like it's focusing this glow from where you would assume effectively where its eyes might be. It doesn't really have eyes the same way, you know? They're very like faceless constructs. But like where its face kind of would be, the glow kind of emanates as it seems to be definitely in a search mode. It might not have senses like you guys do, so it's like one of those.
Yeah.
Interesting. But certainly you could duck out of the way into a room nearby.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull everyone towards a room and be like, let's see if we can just wait for this thing to pass.
Okay.
Time might not be on our side.
And I will whisper, like, it's sensing. Don't let the purple light see whatever it's detecting. I don't know what it's actually looking for.
Yeah, you're not really sure what it's looking for. Could
Yeah,
be
I
people,
got that
could be
part.
something else. You know, you're not quite
Could
sure.
be an item, could be people,
Yeah.
could be
its own mama.
contaminants, could be people displaced from time.
Mhm. Regardless, though,
What about time displaced from people?
no, those are just silly. You'll duck into a nearby room, and this appears to have been maybe some form of office at a time. There seems to be like a almost finely crafted like marble desk in the middle of the room, kind of with a chair that seems to be kind of connected to the desk itself. So it's kind of like, it's not like necessarily like on just like it's like it's almost suspended on the desk, I'll say. There are shelves that are kind of like built into the middle of the walls that are completely empty, and there are these like decorative statues that seem to be of woodland creatures that, rather than on the floor, are attached to the ceiling above. One of them seems to be like a group of beavers, seemingly working on like some wood. Another group seems to be some raccoons, a group of squirrels, and a group of rabbits.
And you said it was like an office, you said.
It looks kind of like an office. That's the closest thing that you can kind of compare it to. It's got a desk that is built into the floor out of a similar like material as this entire place is, like the similar kind of stone, with this suspended chair connected to it. So the chair doesn't even, like, the chair is attached to the desk, not the floor. And then again, like, in the walls are built-in shelving, it looks like, but they're just bare and empty.
This is weird.
I also want to point out most of my abilities, most of my spells are mental, emotional, and like illusions, which I don't think any of which work on constructs.
No.
So,
I'd rather not have to destroy anything that's in here. We don't know if that could even raise more of an alarm.
Well, it might be able to detect sound.
The only thing I will say is the illusions might work until they interact with it. It's sort of like a...
Yeah,
That's
true.
It would see it until it interacts and automatically make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, automatically.
Oh, thank
What the hell?
And happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
There's a brownie.
Thank you.
Don't eat the blue stuff.
Which is all over my finger and making a mess.
Oopsie. I mean, it's edible, but like, I don't taste as good as it could.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I try to get some stuff on my headphones there. Give me a second here. I was interrupted by niece.
Also, yes, happy birthday.
Yes. I'm sorry with everything going on.
Well, my ears aren't
Happy
blue.
birthday.
Yes, thank you. I have to move a
Abadi Abada.
plate out of the way, kind of, and figure out what to do with that blue plate. But
Abadi Abada.
anyway, all right. That's a fine interruption. Yes, we were talking. Sorry. So what do you want to do? The thing is out there and does seem to be moving. It's certainly, you're not sure if it's going to move into the room or not, but it does seem to be moving down the hall.
So it was moving towards us when we
Yes.
saw it. Okay.
Yeah, and we moved back the way we came a little bit to go into this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we could try waiting and see what happens.
That's what I would recommend. I'd rather not have to fight something here.
Mhm.
And destroy any protections this place has.
Okay.
Well,
Are you doing anything or just waiting around for it to seemingly to pass?
I mean, we're going to want to be quiet. We don't know if this thing can hear.
Right.
Yeah, I think waiting for it to pass.
Okay. I guess give me all some stealth checks. Oh, dwarf. He rolls terrible, but again.
Oh, are we going to follow the...
the expert.
Yeah.
Up to you guys. Honestly, up to you guys. I rolled. Why do I always roll so terribly? These.
I don't know.
I feel that.
I guess no one is... oh,
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
So the thing will certainly kind of move down the hall at a pretty steady pace. It seems to be kind of scanning the hallway from the ceiling. You can hear this kind of clinky clanking as it's like kind of weird, like spiderish metal legs are kind of like clanking on the ceiling. There's also like a you begin to notice that it's also making a strange like humming noise. And again, that's also the top of like the noise that you're beginning to feel like is actually like, again, this is from your other check, Umbrin. There is like a noise that's now going on all the time. It's incredibly subtle, but it's as if something has awakened in this entire building.
I think we set off an alarm.
Well,
Now, seems more complex than just an alarm.
Well, we've activated the security systems.
With that said, it could have been Calder picking that lock.
what? Doubtful.
We did not check for magic before you picked it.
That sounds like the fault of people who know how magic works.
I can't detect
Ergo,
magic, so...
Not my fault if you think about it.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that might have been the trigger.
Realistically, I feel we can blame Talas for this.
For not coming along.
Sure, I don't know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
Shut up, replacement Talas. No.
So are you sure we shouldn't? Sure we shouldn't fight that thing?
I'm all for it, but
I'm okay with it. I'd be interested in kind of seeing a bit more, seeing how it functions.
I mean, how about this? How about we destroy it? We get out of here, and we take its pieces with us, and we can look at it afterwards.
I mean, you can
Because
also
I feel
look
like
at
the
it
longer we stay here, the higher our chances of getting crushed into a fine paste skyrocket.
I wasn't really expecting to like study it in detail. I was just more anyway. Yeah. I mean, if we want, we can jump it.
It's currently past the door that you're in and heading back the way you came from.
Why don't we give it another moment and then continue down this hallway and see if we can just avoid it? I mean, we would hear it coming if it comes back this way.
That's true.
It's not like it moves silently.
Yeah. True.
I mean, I just, think that, this is kind of a divine place and maybe we shouldn't destroy the things the divine created.
Not sure the divine created this.
Well, or the followers of divine.
Fine.
Agreed. All right. You can move back into the hall and continue on your journey. So it doesn't take long, with a few more twists and turns, to reach the staircase you had seen before. But
Yay.
it also does
Sorry,
feel
the
like
wrong
it's in a
place.
different place. Like, you came upon this before you thought you were going to come upon it. Put it that way.
We don't know how much this place can change or does change.
You
If
think
it's a
it's
staircase
spatial
in the right direction, I think it's worth taking.
Do you think it's spatial distortion or just mechanics?
I mean, I'm hearing a low constant sound, so it might be mechanical like those creatures.
I figured mechanics.
I don't know. This is outside my
Considering
expertise.
Considering this place is, the upside down compared to our world, it
Yeah.
could be both.
Now, do you think anything that's happening here is affecting the one that's right side up?
I hope not.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have time to ponder. I think we should take these stairs up.
Oh, I agree.
Agreed. Alright, you can head up to the next floor. I will need at this point in time a survival check
Okay.
to do some navigation.
Let's do.
One person, or I mean,
I
it's
guess-
not like I could actually succeed.
We got an Umbrin who's rolled very well, so we can take that.
I get plus 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I have +1.
So as much as things are strange and unusual, you're going to try to navigate and map out this place a little bit. It does take a little bit of kind of like mental gymnastics to kind of get through. I will need another round of perception checks from everybody.
Gotcha. Please, perception.
Ugh.
2 6s.
Great. Honestly,
an
not the
11.
best from all of us. So
Yeah, kind of mid.
I'm actually debating if I should use a hero point on that.
Up to you.
I would say save it for now. Personally, we might need them if something bad happens.
No, this could cause something bad to happen, but okay.
Okay. I'll also give you your dwarven check. He rolled a 15. That's pretty good. Not as good as Calder, but pretty good. Calder. So
Yes.
you are the only one that does actually notice this. As you're coming down the hall, like, you kind of make a turn, as Umbrin's beginning trying to map things out and kind of, like, trying to figure out generally where the previous, like, the staircases were. This place was a little maze-like before, but it's gotten worse. Certainly speaking, like, even if you, like, have no idea where anything is, you can tell it's gotten worse. Like, it's transformed itself from, like, kind of maze-like into this is just a maze now, almost. Of interconnected rooms and halls and stuff like that. But as you're kind of passing around, you will notice an area that is a little odd on the floor. There is slight raised areas in a strange pattern across the floor in front of you. It's like very subtle, but like
I'm gonna
the floor
tell everyone
has like
to stop.
Yeah.
When we reach those.
Yeah.
Hold on now. We might want to take this part a little slow. I get the feeling that if we step on one of these, we'll die very painfully.
Well, the problem is it could be either the raised ones or the non-raised ones.
Yeah. Give me.
I'll tell you, the non-raised looks like floor. You know, it's the same level as floor. But
I figured that each of the raised ones was gonna be a pressure pressure plate.
mm-hmm.
By the way,
just-
I'm gonna use the we should probably pick exploration activities.
Ooh, true. You are in that kind of thing. So if you want to
Mhm.
do something,
I have
Yeah.
mine. what
Thank
is
you for
mine
reminding
set to? Mine is set to avoid notice.
Yeah, mine's normally that, but I'm gonna do repeat a spell. I'm gonna do detect magic, so I'm gonna basically be constantly searching for sources of magic.
Oh, that's smart.
list
Where the
out.
heck is that?
Just get me a list out. There's avoid notice, defend, detect magic, follow the expert, hustle, investigate, repeat a spell, scout, and search. So we have
Yeah. Search means you are, depending on how fast you move. Actually, I think repeat a spell. Yeah, we have to move at half speed to repeat to avoid notice and to repeat a spell, so we're moving at half speed anyway. But search basically gives you, what does that do?
search
Post it.
allows you to find hidden things.
Yeah. You seek meticulously. You can usually make an educated guess. And move at
Hidden
half
doors,
speed.
concealed hazards, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll do search.
Okay.
Where the heck do I don't
You're actually already
In
on
your
search, funny
actions
enough.
page at the top
Action-
where it says
Yeah, you
encounter,
see
exploration, and downtime. Go into the
Sorry.
exploration tab.
We don't do it a lot, so
No, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I think it's, but like when we're in a dungeon, it's good to like have active
Oh,
like what we're.
I actually have it
Focusing on.
active right now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
said that.
tight.
But yeah. Anyway,
Because I think that's normally what I normally do anyway.
but I think So yeah, I'm gonna
Either
be,
scout or
Yep. So I'm gonna be searching for sources of magic constantly.
Okay. Got you. So what do you want to do?
I am going to step out,
Mhm.
avoiding the raised stones.
I guess give me an acrobatics check.
Yes. Ooh, acrobatics is my. It's only one under athletics. Give me a second. I'm gonna test this out.
Ouch.
Might hero point that. Actually, there is no might. I'm gonna hero point that.
Better.
All right.
much.
You'll be able to make some like quick movements, and for almost a second, your like 1 foot slips, and you go down. Like you slip out, but trying to like dodge around these areas here, but you manage to put your hand down right in one of the areas that was kind of like a flatter area in time and catch yourself and make the rest of the way safely.
I'm gonna turn to the party. Thumbs up. No issue.
Okay, I will try to follow suit.
Funny enough, so this might actually be follow the leader.
Mhm.
Are you an expert in
I am not.
acrobatics? Okay, never mind then. We can't
I
follow
am
the leader.
afraid I am simply trained.
I'm trained. I get a decent bonus.
Okay. You're not as
Graceful.
graceful, but certainly speaking, you do a pretty good job of kind of dodging through the entire thing pretty safely. It does take you a few moments, and there's a couple of like pretty close calls you feel like, but you manage to get across safely.
Oh, I am also going to guidance our dwarf friend.
Ah,
That's a good idea.
Ixbanor is small and agile. I don't think they're going to have as much of a problem.
I don't
Yeah,
think
probably not.
Ixbanor sets it off.
That's oh god, that's funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I
I
think
guess
I
he is
think
like, yeah, he's tiny.
I think you can make the check, but I'm just going to say
I mean, the dwarf could also
Ta-
just toss him over.
true. You want me to
Here's the
toss
thing,
it?
I also have a climbing speed, so I can kind of just shimmy along the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about you. That's why I'm guidancing the dwarf.
I don't feel
'cause,
very
like,
confident about this.
You'll be fine, trust.
Is there anything else? Let me just double check my spells, see if there's anything else I could possibly do.
Nope, none of those. Nope.
Yeah, unless
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to
looking at
walk on
spells
a wall of fire.
I think that's not very solid.
If you lose a leg, I'll make you a new one. Don't worry about it.
I'm extra not confident about this.
Oh, actually, wait. I know something I can do. Hold on.
I have a telekinetic hand, but I don't think that's going to be helpful. Hold my hand.
So I'm going to. Now I have one of these. One that gives acrobatic. Sorry, I'm gonna give him a mutagen. Basically, it gives him acrobatics. It should be like a +2.
Okay.
Oh, Quicksilver?
Quicksilver, is that the one?
I think
Oh yeah,
Quicksilver
acrobatics and
gives-
stealth checks. You're right. Yeah, so I'll
Yeah.
give him a Quicksilver mutagen.
Okay.
It will take his level in damage.
Ah!
Or sorry, twice his level in damage.
I'm gonna roll a d20 and see what he rolls.
Killed
He
him.
rolled a 5. So that's bad. Anyway,
Yes. And he did get guidance, but that's still horrible.
Yeah,
He's-
that's a +3.
he still is also not trained in it.
Yep.
So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have to roll some more stuff here. Let's just roll. Ooh, that's pretty bad.
I mean, unfortunately, we had no other way to get him past
Yeah.
that I can think of, at least, unless
I mean,
he had
could
a
he have
spell.
jumped it? Because that's athletics.
I don't think he could have jumped the entire area. He could jump partially, but you might have just landed on the things. It's the only thing.
Okay.
That's correct. Minimum. Okay. So let me just roll a couple of things here. Let's see here. That would be 2 here. Dun, 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 dun. You only have to roll 2d20s. Ooh, very good and very bad. Great. Okay. I think that evens out. So that would be, yeah. Let's just see for this. That'd be normal success, half. Is that failure? I think so. Okay, sorry, just doing a little bit of math. Anyway, I guess I will roll just once for, actually I have to roll twice. So this is the first one. And then we'll do the second one.
Oh, we
here.
had a potion of leaping in the freaking group
Okay.
loot.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that thing.
Right. So basically what happens is from like right in front of you, almost instantaneously, what looks to be floating, spinning blade of force appears and just goes straight at him
Oh.
each time he triggers it. And then it kind of disappears at the far end, like when it would keep flying outside the area of the things, it just kind of like almost fades.
How hurt is he?
He's horrifically injured. I think he takes 34 damage.
Okay, well, I
Yikes.
will.
Okay.
I
mean,
have
thankfully-
second level healing.
Thankfully,
Yes.
I did make 4 scrolls of heal.
He's still up, but not by a lot. Like, he is officially, like, getting over there. Like, he's got horrific, like, cut wounds as these things kind of, like, tore through him. He's like, ah! It didn't work!
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was just really funny.
Sorry.
It could have been a lot worse. He crit failed. Normally it's a d4 of these attack you per time you trigger it. When you trigger it. He got 2d4. Because he got so bad on his acrobatics.
I'm gonna 2-action heal him.
So
That's what. Yeah.
so he's got
That's
really
worse,
lucky.
actually.
He could have just died. Anyway,
Oh, healing.
22. He's a lot better than he was. So that put him at 25 then. Nice. He's at more than 3. He is still lower level than you. He was not on very much afterwards.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you.
You know what? Maybe should I give him a staff charge too?
I have a couple healing potions on me.
I mean, I do want to point out he did take double that in the amount of damage. So
Yeah. I have no healing potions left on me. So.
Yeah.
So
I have-
again, in the group loot, there's 6 healing potions and 4 scrolls of healing in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could just
Oh,
feed
and the
him.
scrolls
a
of healing are
couple-
third rank.
I can feed him a couple of my potions. So I'll pull out. Yeah, because these are just minors. I don't mind using up these.
That was exactly half the damage he had taken you healed.
Jesus.
Yes, that's what I said. It was half.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I
I'll,
gave him a big
Mhm.
one to go off the
Okay.
bat.
Give him 10 back as well. I'll
Yeah.
pull out a couple healing potions and just say, "Here, man.
Ugh.
Go ahead and
you.
chug these." Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, yes. Maybe perhaps we should come up with another plan if we face something like this again.
Yes.
Maybe we could have done something with a
Completely
rope
forgot
or a
we had
grappling
that.
hook.
Well,
Oh,
I have
maybe
a
I
rope
could've-
and grappling hook. But
Maybe I
what are we
could've-
going?
I could have tied it to a ceiling and we could have swung across, maybe.
You would have to attach it to a ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what the hook is for.
I don't think the ceiling probably has
I
anchors that you could grapple into.
Do I
don't
have
think that'll work,
pittance?
blood.
I should buy pittance.
But we also have that potion of leaping if we have to do this again.
Yeah, we can do that next.
Oh, that's good to
have
know you
faith.
have. Oh.
We forgot.
Completely,
Sorry.
we forgot about
forgot.
it. We do apologize.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Ah.
we did gotta we fucked up.
Mhm.
We forgot.
You'll continue to navigate for a while longer, and there will be actually coming up what appears to be a major I wouldn't call it a fork in the road, but it seems like the path you're following continues forward, and there's a side path, which is kind of, I'm not going to say completely unusual, but it is a little different here, because most of the time there are like, you have a set hall, and you'll have like these very single doors, and sometimes you can see there's another like passage at the other side of like small rooms and stuff like that. So you're like navigating through like a maze of halls and rooms more than anything. This is like, you can see a set of like, where again, no doors, like a double wide entrance on the one side, which most of these are single wide, leading to what looks to be, as far as you can see, another passage. You can tell it's that because you can kind of see inside the double doors as you're kind of approaching it. Like, these hallways are traditionally lined with, like, columns in here. They're usually not very thick columns, but they're very much more decorative columns, which look upside down. Like, they're carved from the roof down. Kind of, you can kind of see, like, the decorations. Again, the mirroring of the building a lot here.
I could
but there's columns
send Shadow
in there.
out to scout.
So there's like a room, and like we see another pathway across the room, is what you're saying.
Well, this is like, this is a hall, and traditionally, when you have to leave one hall, it's through like a room. This is a hall leading to a hall, which you haven't really seen a lot.
Okay. So it's like a T-junction, got it.
Yeah, T-junction. There you go. Thank you.
I could send Shadow down that way and
That is
to
certainly
scout.
an option.
I would just need you to keep an eye on me, because, you know, I don't have my senses when I sense through him.
I'll watch your back, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on you.
I'll definitely watch too. Once you get hit by flying blades of magic.
Yeah, that'd be real weird.
So,
Man, whatever that happened.
Yeah.
so I'll
so sorry.
I'll have Shadow pop out,
Uh-huh.
which the dwarf hasn't seen, I don't think.
He's not phased by it at this point in time. The amount of stuff that's
Yeah.
been happening here, not phased. He's had, like, you know, magic buzzsaws basically go flying into him, spinning death blades, as I like to call them. Weird orbs, upside down places. This is just, it's a day for him.
But yeah, I'll have Shadow go out, and I'll share senses.
Cool. Alright. I guess I'll let you know what you see and let me know if you want to make any checks on this. The hallway goes for perhaps another, like, 50, 60 feet. About 2/3 down the way. And this is like double the width of the hallway you're in now. So it's a wide hallway, it looks like. Very, very kind of grand, regal entranceway almost a little bit too, because it's a much bigger area. But it doesn't seem any better decorated than the halls you're in. Again, there's really no decorations, and the colonnades are similar size, similar decorations, as you've seen now. Other than being larger, it doesn't really seem much different. What's really different is what's kind of farther down here. Certainly, you can see the end of here, which there seems to be a very large circular metallic door at the far end of here. And it does seem to be very much like a half circle that fills up half of the back wall of this room. What else is noticeable in here is 2/3 of the way down, on either side of this room, are large metal statues of dragons.
That's not pretty good.
One on either side.
I am going to make a perception check through his eyes.
So that's down one direction of the hallway.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you from the previous survival, this seems more offshoot than the direction you were going to be heading. Okay. Looking closely, these things do seem unusual as, like, they certainly look like, excuse me, stories of the dragons of yore. Again, sorry, taking a drink here. Clear my throat a little bit.
Yeah.
Dragons are very semi-mythological at this point in time, since they are mostly gone from the continent. I think we talked about this the last week, I think it was. We discussed this a little bit. But again, like, stories of them, you can recognize them at this point in time. They are things of legend in stories and tales. Probably, like, you know, big, like, you know, beastly, winged, almost look kind of a little bit reptilian, you know, things. You know, scary stories that your parents would tell you kind of things. You know, be bad and the dragons will come down and swoop you away. But these seem to be entirely made out of a almost silvery gold metal. And they do seem semi-articulated. Like, there are points and times where it looks not quite like the other things that you've seen, but a little bit similar to them. You will also notice that there are plaques in front of each of them with strange writing on.
Can I read the writing at all?
You said they're statues with plaques?
Yes, they look like statues.
And this is the opposite direction of the dragon room.
No, this is the dragon room.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
still in the statue room. Okay.
Yeah. The statues are the dragons, basically, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I have Goblin, Jotun, Shadow Tongue.
Who was reading the language we had from before? It's the same one that you've encountered a few times here.
Oh,
We had somebody
I
translating it.
I helped with that.
Okay. Yeah, I think you were.
Well, we didn't fully succeed. We just, like, figured out the gist is the issue.
Yeah. So it is something like you've picked up a few things from, like, getting the gist of it before, but it's like you're looking at it and you're like, I just don't know off the top of my head.
Also, I think the dwarf was actually helping a lot with that. Actually,
Yes,
if I
he
Yeah, the
was.
remember
dwarf
correctly.
was helping me a lot with that.
So,
Yes. So, like, he'd be the best one if you wanted to get him in front of those and try to read them.
dwarf, go over there and read those plaques for us.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm joking. I was not in character.
With my perception, did it look like any traps or anything?
No, you didn't see any sort of necessary traps in this area.
Okay. I mean, well, I can't say anything until Shadow comes back anyway. Well,
Well,
I'll tell Shadow to come back to us, and I'll
yes,
pop
break the
back
thing.
into
Yeah, you'll
my
be like,
body.
you'll be like in your mind, be like, return to a shadow. You're like, whoa, you know, so like your eyes unroll back from your head because you probably like, you know, kind of like your eyes roll back in your head as you kind of like put your head back and kind of like go into like some almost trance-like, and it's kind of like the oh Jesus.
I assume you can talk because talking isn't a sense, but talking without being able to hear yourself is also kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will describe what I saw and say there's two plaques that I cannot read. It seems to be in that language we saw earlier. And there's a half-circled door there. Like by two dragon statues.
And what was the other and so we didn't see what was the other direction.
The other direction, again, I'm just gonna say, feels like the actual area you want to go to.
Okay, so the other direction just seems to continue onwards.
Yes.
If we want to just head out, that's fine. We could investigate this. It might be something
I say we
useful.
check it out.
I'm hesitant after getting hurt a little bit, but you're right. This
you
place
can
is
stay in the
divine.
hall.
Well, I mean, what I was gonna say is this place is a divine place, and if there is a threat to the end of the world, I'm sure the gods, if they have something hidden here, it would be useful. I do not know how much the clergy above searched everything. I get the feeling they searched very minimally after they found much of this stuff. Left it to be sealed away.
And if you need to, you can stay kind of in the entryway until we let us go first.
I'm the only one that can read things. I'll stick close behind.
Well, I'm just saying until we know that it's not, going to, lock all the doors and flood with water,
I did not see any traps. But they could be magical in nature.
Then you can go first.
You could. Well, why don't you sit on my shoulder and perceive magic? So if there's anything magically trapped, you can see it. I cannot see that.
That'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll proceed down the hall with Ixbanor on my shoulder,
I'll
keeping
cast
an eye
detect
out for magic.
I'll be casting detect magic.
Okay. Certainly speaking, there will be magic here that you will detect when you get close to the two big statues. It seems as though there is a magic on each of the plaques.
Well, the plaques are magical.
Can you tell what kind of magic?
I can make an identify check. Actually, that does depend. Is it? Well, I wouldn't necessarily be able to tell. Basically, as a DM, I actually read up on the rules a little bit. If you try and use a type of magic, well, you as a GM can decide that that you can't detect or you can't identify it if you don't have the right magic type. But there was something that said in the DMG that if you don't have the correct type of the school of magic, aka if this is divine and I'm using arcane, you can increase the difficulty. I think it was by 5. So, anyway, that's up to you. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna try and roll Arcana to figure out what kind of magic this is, or what the magic is.
Okay.
Probably not.
You kind of try to figure it out, and unfortunately, it seems difficult to tell. You just really can't figure it out. Unfortunately.
Okay. Does it seem more divine? Is that the issue? Or can I not even tell that much?
Probably more arcane.
Interesting. Okay, so I just don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. This place is old, and there's a lot of ambient magic that's kind of making things kind of hard to pinpoint.
You want me to try to read what's there?
Yeah, please do.
Maybe don't read it out loud.
No, okay. Gotcha. Let's
Just
check
in
for
case
that.
the words.
What am I
is
to roll?
what
I forget what
triggers-
I was rolling here. I'll roll a d20 and see what I roll. I can't remember what check we did before.
Oh yeah,
for
for
Society, if I remember
society.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can try to assist him.
No, I think you only. Yeah,
I think one of
yeah,
you
only
rolled
let-
it and he helped. I think was what happened before.
Yes, is basically how that worked. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, I could roll it. I have a plus 11 to society.
mhm,
I'll guidance myself.
mhm.
And let's see.
Okay.
You know what? I am going to hero point this one.
Okay.
Because I want to know what the hell this is. Let me... There we go. Okay, society. Let me hit that again.
Okay. 22 is okay.
So 23.
Okay,
'cause
23.
Guidance.
All right.
And
so
if he wants to assist me,
yes. Let me just. I'll roll the d20 for it and see what it rolls. Okay, I think he gives you a +1. I believe he can give you
So 24.
I would need technically a check for each of them. I want individual, just because it might be
Okay.
Till different.
I can roll.
Yeah,
Just double
this
check
one-
the rule. The increase is up to the DM. It can be an easy, the hard, very hard, or difficult, or
Yep.
whatever they are.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
Oh.
incredibly hard.
I am not rolling high tonight.
Okay. So
I mean, he could try to assist me with this one too.
yeah, let me see what he rolls. To see if he does anything. To
I can also assist because I'm right there.
He rolls a little better for that one, but so it's a decent check. Yeah, if you want to roll two.
Nice. So
Get
it's
a
20.
pretty good
Okay,
help.
so plus 2. That's what.
Oh God.
Alright.
You even have a higher bonus than I do.
Oh wait, no, that's not an. Oh no, 25 is a critical, so no, it's just a +1.
Yeah, so 21 on that one. Did you want to assist on the first one that I had a 24 on?
Yeah, I could have done that one as well.
If you at least assist, that'll be a 25.
I mean, I
like,
do, so you get a +1.
Yeah, so 25 and a 22.
Okay. So 25 and 22. Okay. You do get the gist of, at very least, what the first one says, and using that, you kind of get the gist of what the other one says. So I'll put it that way. So I'll give you the first one completely, and kind of like a, let me think of what the summary of the second one would be. Well, the first one is Keeper of Gold, Keeper of Flame, by sacrifice of fire, I see. So I'll put that into chat here for you. Because that one you can kind of determine pretty easily. The other one seems to be silver, crystal, something. It's harder to tell on that one. You're not quite sure.
Maybe it's fire for the one and ice for the other?
Possible.
Well, these are these are dragons.
It could also be Earth.
Well, gold dragons do use fire, right?
Gold dragons
can I
technically
make
don't exist anymore. Like, actually don't exist.
Well, right.
So they're
Well,
different type
yeah.
of dragons. There
I
are
mean,
dragons that
there's-
use fire, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think more the idea is, do they breathe fire in this world?
Yeah.
Could I roll to determine? Could I roll to recall if I've heard like what dragon breaths are?
Sure. That's a pretty good Arcana check. You do recall a time ago where you read up on a book on stories of dragons, of the various types of dragons that do exist. While some of the terminology is definitely gone from understanding what dragons are, were, that kind of thing, you do know that there are aspects of the story that do remain. The various dragons, whatever they embodied, they often had a breath which, in a way, embodied them. If they were an aspect of the sun, it used fire. With the aspect of the darkness, it might use cold or something like that. So I'm kind of like
Okay.
leaving it vague because again, like it's like dragon
Yeah.
types would probably not be in existence in knowledge anymore. That kind of thing.
Yeah, no, and that's why I was rolling for esoteric lore,
Yeah.
so I get it. In fact, academic lore might have been a slightly better roll, but easier roll.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah,
or something like this, but
dragons tended to have magical breaths. Elemental seems to be the most common, though there were like tales of more unusual breaths that dragons could use that were oftentimes used as defensive or offensive weapons against their enemies. They basically could spew out mass amounts of magical energy to destroy those they would fight. And yeah, fire is a traditional one that did exist at very least. Many stories of the fire-breathing dragon seem to come from this.
Is there... Okay, I'm actually going to look at the dragons themselves. Does it look like there's a spot for something to go? Or a receptacle of any kind?
Their mouths open.
Give me a perception check. Or
Okay.
I would allow a perception. Oh, we rolled very well on the perception. Okay. So never mind. I was going to allow another type of check too because I
Sorry.
thought it was appropriate. But perception, you rolled a nat 20. That's fine. Okay. So as Ixbanor is kind of just chatting with you about this, is there any kind of place to put something? What you realize is there isn't necessarily a place to put something, but you'll realize that the way that the dragons are and outstretched, each of them has one of their claws upturned as if something could be placed in that claw. It does look as though, rather than just an object placed there, like, it looks as though a receptacle of some kind would be placed in there, and then that could hold something. Like, there's something missing from each of them.
So we need a gold receptacle and a silver receptacle, probably.
We might have to come back this way. Does the receptacle give any idea as to, like, the shape of the object? Or not?
Yeah. Sure. That's a pretty good check. Probably something very bowl-like would fit in there.
Okay.
So probably a gold bowl and a silver bowl is what we would need.
Okay. Well, if we
But
want whatever's
we're not
here,
sure
we
what to
may
put
have
into
to
the
come
silver
back.
bowl either.
I mean, we still may have to put something in the bowl on top of getting the bulb.
Yes.
But I have a feeling that that might be maybe magic or something.
Well, yeah, the receptacle's probably made out of the material, and then, like, you have something that's burning in the gold one. Because Keeper of Fire, Keeper of Flame.
But to
by
be honest, I
sacrifice
don't
of
know if you
fire.
guys will have a chance to come back if we leave here.
Yes. If we want to figure this
Uh-huh.
out, we're gonna have.
I feel
to
like
do it
those
here.
words are divine. Anyway.
It's more like I'm worried about, the marching army of the enemy that we
Yes.
all aware of.
I think this could be important.
Oh,
think
I
it
didn't
might be
mean I
worth-
didn't mean come back. Sorry, I meant come back as in like while still in the dungeon, not come back as in like a completely
See if we can
different
find
time.
something nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. That was me basically as Doric being like, why are you talking about
Yeah.
returning? He would have thought definitely you meant like, come back when you
That's fair.
leave.
Yeah, no.
Uh.
No, that's totally fair.
I think if we can find the receptacles, I have a spell that we could rest safely. I basically create a pocket place where we could rest.
That's
And then, well,
Yeah.
the reason I'm saying that is then I could prepare my spell to be able to translate completely.
that's an option.
That way we
Uh,
don't screw something up and the dragons, come to life and kill us or something.
I think that's something we'll definitely keep in our back pocket. It may become obvious when we get the receptacles.
Yes. But I'm saying I have that ability. I can cast something, I can draw a doorway on an unbroken surface and create a small space that we could all sleep in for 8 hours.
Okay, so was there anything else in this room besides the statues?
I mean,
The
the
door.
gigantic metal door.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
assuming that you need to activate the statues to...
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't see us solving this without getting something else first.
Yeah, so I guess we have to look for nearby rooms.
I guess if you want to do that now, you can give me
Yeah.
perception checks. I'll let you do that. I think that's the best thing for just searching around.
Yeah,
See what everybody gets.
Yep.
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, man. There seems to be a lot of great perception checks going on right now.
Yeah.
So, I'll, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna roll with this dwarf rolls and see what he rolls. A 13, not terrible, but okay. But we did have like a 19, a 16, and a 17.
Oh, you know what? I never even thought about it, but could you follow the expert on perception? 'Cause I am an expert in perception.
No, because
Okay.
technically, maybe. Hold on, let me go and look at that up.
It's technically not a skill, is what it is.
To be fair,
It kind
yeah,
of
but
is.
it also, yeah, but it kind of counts as a skill when like talking about item bonuses.
Yeah, it's
Like
weird.
you can hand out item bonuses to skills. It's like you're supposed to get certain progression items for item bonuses to skills, and perception counts in those. But everyone has perception, so
Yeah, I was just curious, just because it's like, hey, I am an expert. I'm also an expert in occultism and religion.
Okay. So, it'll be a little bit of searching around, but certainly speaking, you will be able to find something here. And we're going to take a break in a minute here, but I'm going to kind of like set up what the next thing is going to be here, since we are reaching about the break time here. Effectively, like in one of the rooms, probably Umbrin would notice there is a secret passage at the back of the room. This is the first time you've noticed one of these. And kind of like pressing on a small spot and it will open up a wall. Behind there will be a set of basically robed figures, statues, each holding a very large bowl. One seeming of silver, one seeming of gold, each holding them with a strange circular kind of gold and silver metal disc in between the two of them that are both of them are facing, kind of in the middle of the room, and a kind of engraving upon the disc.
Okay. I'm guessing the engraving's in that language.
Yes, it's their language.
Yeah.
Why don't we take that break there, since you know you found something, and we'll see how you figure this out here a little bit too. Anyway, so if you need a snack,
Aye, Captain.
drink, or a bathroom break, go ahead and take them, and we'll be back in a little bit for more adventures. So we do that. And return to what we're doing buttons. Like, I'm going live. Oh my god. Brain work could well. I'm sorry there. For a second, everything broke. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to reactivate music now. We'll do this one. New music. All right, cool. Anyway, hi everybody. We're back from break. If you didn't pick on that, pick on that. Pick up on that. Statues, circle, writing. What are you doing?
have you
Well,
tried
is
turning
there-
it off and on again?
No, that's my brain. Doesn't work that way.
Is there any symbols on it, or is it just writing?
It just seems to be the writing on the base here.
Well, I guess we can try to decipher it.
Okay.
I'll take your guidance.
Yes, I'll give you guidance. And then I'll try to assist you as well.
And Dwarf will assist too, because he can. With his own expertise. He will not assist this time.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
That's probably a good thing.
I assist.
Mm-hmm. That is far better than a 1. Alright.
And that's +2, so...
The writing says, face the test, stand true, and you will be rewarded.
Face the test. Stand.
We're gonna get blasted with elements, aren't we?
Probably.
Where do we want it?
Well, the things that can survive that.
I'm gonna turn to the dwarf. What are you thinking, bud?
No, no, no.
I think Umbrin is the perfect person for this.
I feel, you know what? You're making a lot of sense.
The strength of divinity is
I'll
deep
let-
within him. God surely would bless
do
it.
Do we have anything that can offer us additional protections before anyone attempts this?
That's not gonna help. I'm looking at my spells. I got none.
Damn. Maybe I have.
Do we have anything in the party loot? Let's see.
Emergency escape, heal, leaping.
Yeah, visibility. No.
No.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in your potion repertoire?
Good idea. Oh yeah, Drake skin potion or whatever. Although I think that at this point would give you the same as what you currently have.
That could just be extra AC.
Yeah, it might be a +1, but it might be the same because we've all gotten, I think, +1 items since then.
Yeah.
Oh, numbing potion, duh.
Oh. Do you have
What
one
does
on
that
hand?
do?
You get temporary HP each round.
Oh, well, that'll be useful.
Do you
How
have one on
much
hand?
temporary HP per round?
Yeah, that is actually really
5 temp HP when you drink the elixir, and again at the start of each of your turns for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind being the one to take that if I have to take the hits.
I mean, I can do it. I have 85 hit points.
Yeah, we have equal HP.
And I have a
You're-
25 AC, if that matters.
You guys have so
True.
much more hit points.
And
than
I'm
me.
an
I have
expert in
55.
fortitude.
Same.
If it's
I'm
a
also-
fortitude save, I have plus 14.
Yeah.
It's the amount that you're so low, Ixbanor, is so impressive. The dwarf
Yeah.
has 47, and he's much lower level than you.
Like, we have the same proficiency.
I think by picking
fortitude.
tiny, I started with less health, and then I also don't have a constitution score. I think I have
Your
+0.
fortitude is 1 better than mine, but if it turns out to be reflex, my reflex is 4 points better than yours. Similar HP, or same HP, your AC is 1 higher than mine. I do have... you can only benefit from 1 mutagen at once, I think.
Well, that's numbing tonic isn't a mutagen.
Oh, it's not? Oh, okay. Because I could take the Dracart mutagen that I have and the numbing tonic. And I think I would end up having a better AC. Yeah. I mean, my fortitude is still good. Yeah, because if you go unconscious, you're also like our biggest source of healing.
Well, someone else could take the staff, too.
Only
No.
Ixbanor would be able to. You have to be
Nope.
able to cast a spell.
Yeah, you have to. No, the spell has to be on your spell list to use a staff with the spell.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
So-
if the dwarf could.
Is the
So you
dwarf
can use
spellcaster?
staffs of different traditions
dwarf-
as long as the spells are on your.
The dwarf is a
The dwarf's a
multi-class.
cleric.
He is a fighter cleric, multi-class. I don't know what type of multi-class build he is.
Does he have the cast a spell activity?
Yeah.
Okay, then you could cast it.
Mm-hmm. He could do it as a backup.
Yeah.
If you want to send Umbrin in there. Who's going to stand in the circle?
It's up to you guys. I'm willing to do it. If you rather do it, Calder, I'll let you do it.
I think. Yeah, I'm more confident, I think, in my ability to stay alive long enough. And I would much prefer, like, spellcasters be awake and aware than anything else. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Could I have that numbing tonic, please?
Calder, you're heading in there, taking the numbing tonic. Anything else you're taking before you enter in there?
Drink it right before you think it starts. We have to put the bowls there too.
How long? 1 minute until you use Final Surge. How long does the numbing tonic last?
1 minute.
Okay, so does a Dracar mutagen.
Okay. So yeah, I recommend drinking them back to back after you start getting hit by fire or ice or whatever.
Sure. If you want to put the numbing tonic
might be
in
both.
The party stash.
All right, I have to do that.
I'm going to store my hammer gun. Just so I can have the potions on hand. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Heading in.
Okay, cool. So, I will need you to roll me a d4 to start out with. Just throw that out there. Let's see what you roll.
Yeah. We also need to put So we
That's
slot the bowls
very
in
good
place.
for you. I'm going to tell you. That was a very good roll. Congratulations. So, as you step into the thing, you will be
Probably
engulfed in
one
fire.
round.
Oh.
You are now officially on fire. I will tell you, you have gotten rid of 1 minute of it. Basically, you have to stand here, and I will describe what's happening, but it was 1d4 plus 1 minutes in the fire. The first minute is counteracted by the tonic you took.
Oh my lord.
You may have had requirements for healing to keep you going. Let me put it that way. Because if you had rolled 4, that would have been 40 rounds of burning. And it's a d4 each round. So, that was a very good roll. I'm just going to roll 10d4, and we'll see how that goes. I think you'll live through this. This is after the temporary hit points.
Even if you rolled max on all dice, it wouldn't kill him, because he has 85 hit points.
Yes. But this will
fuck me up pretty bad.
Yeah. So this will be after basically the technically I guess I'd roll 11d4 because it would be on your last round of getting the 5 hit points. And then for another minute after that. Anyway, it'll only be 25 damage. So not terrible actually. Painful as you are literally standing in flame. And what you will see is slowly these statues will basically begin to like remove their fingers from the bowl until like eventually the bowls that they are holding will break free, and upon breaking free the fire will go out from you as you get to stand in fire for 2 minutes.
He's like, when you really think about it, I didn't think that. Oh!
It is probably pretty horrible, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, that could have been so
Well,
much worse.
looks like that numbing wore off.
Oh!
So much worse.
Would you like some staff charges?
Yeah. Please. This place fucking sucks.
Mm.
I also have one too, so I gotta remember that. Because I have a staff of healing and my wand of healing, so.
Thanks for taking one for the team.
Glad I'm not a member of this faith.
Let's hope it's worth it.
painful.
That seems like a hell of a test of faith.
I don't know why anyone would ever want to do this.
You'd be surprised, religious tenets and all.
Give me a sec.
Right, Umbrin?
Yes.
You know about some of these things. Sometimes.
Sometimes they want you to endure things.
Test things in mysterious ways. Like, my god tends to, like, test me, like, go blacksmith something. Go
And
climb a mountain.
that should also be an extra one in there because I'm using the staff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's 17 hit points.
Lots of
Good.
physical activity and, you know, confiding with the natural world and stuff like that. Less, you know, I have to endure fire to understand fire.
Yes.
Well,
Would you like a little bit more? I could do a shot off the wand too.
I think I'm doing fine for now. Pat some soot off my
you know
shoulders.
what?
Because I'm only missing 3 HP now.
Yeah, you took the brunt. You took the trial. I'll let you go. Let's let you go first.
Sure.
Go first for what?
Through the door.
Oh,
Alright.
Well, you now...
I don't know if that's a good price.
Like,
Don't tell him.
we now have...
I
You now have a
traitors.
gold bowl and a silver bowl. Congratulations.
Surrounded by traitors.
and a very delicious smelling Calder. Huh.
There's no symbols or anything on the bowls though.
No. They seem very simply made.
We
Ferret's always
might
preying on my
need
downfall.
to do the doorway so I can translate the other one fully.
Alright.
Oh, that was only for the gold one?
No, the gold and
Yeah,
silver.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got the gold and silver, but we don't know what needs to go into silver.
Yes.
Most likely fire in the gold, but we have no idea
Yes.
what the silver is. And we don't know if there's a punishment for getting it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
At most, I could say I could take some time to try to translate it rather than a rough translation. Again, it's similar enough to some languages. I might be able to do it with a little bit of time.
Oh wait. Okay, so both the silver and gold went in the gold.
There's
dragon
two
hand?
dragons. There's a
Yeah.
gold dragon and a silver dragon.
No.
The gold dragon.
The dragons are
they're not-
exactly the same.
Okay.
They're not different.
I'm sorry.
They're
What-
they're plaques. One says
The
mentions
plaques
the
one
gold.
was gold, one was silver. We know what goes in the gold bowl. We don't know what goes in the silver bowl.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well,
so
the
doing
gold one says
trial-
keeper of gold. Like, this was a trial to get the bowls.
Right.
And then once you have the bowls, it's keeper of gold, keeper of flame.
this
By
is-
sacrifice of fire, I see. And the other one says something about silver crystals, probably sacrifice, but you're not sure of what.
I didn't realize that
Yeah.
was to get the bowls. I was. thought that-
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that was to get the bowls.
Yeah, someone set on fire to get the bowls.
So God knows what happens if you get it wrong.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Every chance I have to set a player character on fire, I'm going to do it.
I mean, Doric, how long do you think it might take you to translate it if you can?
I'm gonna roll something and find out. Be a few hours at least.
And that's if you can, where we could just get 8 hours of rest,
True.
and I can
Did
guarantee it.
Did this chamber have doors to enter the room?
Which chamber are we talking about? The dragon statue?
The one with the
or-
dragons, yeah.
Okay, the dragon chamber. There was no actual doors to enter it. There was a opening similar to like the fact that the only doors you found are the metal door and a secret door. Other than that, there are no doors to any chambers or rooms you've gone in.
We could hide in the secret room and take a rest.
Well, yeah, this
Just
is
avoid
what I
standing on the
have.
big circle that sets you on fire.
I mean, this is what I have, and we could get 8 hours. It just takes me 10 minutes to draw the doorway.
It'd still be good to do that in a place where the creatures might not be able to get to it, because if
Yes,
it
I'm
is-
just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's rubbed away, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Then it sounds like that secret chamber we found is pretty good. If we close it up from the inside, I guess. I guess we're not going to be hanging out on a cooking circle.
Well, no. I mean, I create I create a extra dimensional space with this. I just use my chalk that I actually already have in my kit and draw a doorway and take 10 minutes to cast a spell.
Okay. If you want to do that, you can.
Okay, so we can get a long rest in, and then let
Okay.
me go into my spells and change a few things. So let me hit the rest button.
Yeah. I'm
Happy to meet you.
roll a few things here. What do I need to check? Let me see here.
Okay, so
Check
I
that.
need. Where is that
Let me
spell?
roll one of them. Start out with cool 81. Make note of that. I need 2 of these, which is 17 and a 12. Okay, and then I need that there. And let me apply things and a 6. Cool. All right.
Hopefully Calder's all right without me. Remember, my cauldron is also named Calder.
Uh,
I have to copyright so no.
Well, it's technically spelled differently. It's Caulde.
Allegedly.
Okay, is there anything other spells I want to switch out?
Oh, I muted myself.
that's. Yeah, thank you. That's strange being named after a cauldron. How'd that happen?
Alright, that's don't. Not
Oh,
what
that's
happened.
probably not going to be as useful either. I'll keep it just in case. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Get another numbing tonic.
As you emerge from the door, it will be strange because, like, it feels like there's a sudden jerking motion in the room you're in. And I'll note the secret passage door has been closed, but it'll last for just a second, and then it will stop, and that, you know, everything will be back to what it was.
I hope we didn't lose the freaking dragon door. Because if we did, then this was really pointless.
I don't think we'll have completely lost it. We may need to find it again.
Well, we've already seen like rooms disappear
Mhm.
from where they were, so I don't know how this place works. If we can't get back to that, I'm going to be really pissed.
I'll tell you.
Also,
Mhm.
that is my. I eat that as my breakfast.
So you will have no trouble getting back to the door. It's exactly where it was. There seems to be nothing
Okay.
different. That was kind of weird. The room moved, but it was where you found it.
Okay, well, I guess then I will.
Okay, so we're still in the room, but the room is connected to a different hallway now?
No, it's exactly the same it was that you remember before you went to bed.
So we can get back to the dragon room.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it seemed like is when you re-entered the secret room, it moved back to where you were.
Oh.
Okay.
Because it moved.
We went through several rotations probably while we were in there.
Oh, this is now making me think it is magical.
It could be both.
Anyway. So, you will head back to the dragon room very easily. It's exactly where it was.
I will get in within 30 feet of the statues.
Yep.
And I will cast Translate.
All right. So,
Oh, I could cast it technically as a higher level. I didn't even think about that.
the fact is also, it's a range of 30 feet. You can use it, but it's for a duration of 1 hour on
An
you.
hour, yeah.
So, it's like just
You know
whenever you
what?
move within 30 feet of it, you can use it.
I'm gonna just because one of my third levels I still had, I don't think is going to be useful here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna actually cast it at third level.
Okay.
So I'll be able to also speak the language if that ends up being necessary.
Cool. All right. So the first one is Keeper of Gold, Keeper of Flame. By sacrifice of fire, I see. That's the one you had read before. The other one is Keeper of Silver, Keeper of Crystal. By sacrifice of blood, I see.
Okay. So, I guess someone needs to sacrifice blood into the silver bowl, and we need to light a fire in the.
What's by sacrifice of fire? Which makes me think there has to be.
We have to burn something in it.
Yeah.
Could I try to make like a religion check or something to maybe have an idea of what kind of thing we would need to burn?
Sure.
Okay, let me.
I'm glad we did do that. The word blood is very important.
Yes.
Okay. So, by assuming this, what you understand is there being an actual sacrifice. The one in blood is pretty easy. You'd have to put blood in there.
Yeah.
By other retrospect, you have to, more than likely, if it is more of a physical thing, since it seems to have been this, you effectively have to burn something. You have to burn a piece of yourself. What do you want to cut off?
Okay.
Yeah, I
I will
thought
cut
there was
off some
something.
hair.
I mean, like, flesh cut off.
Oh. Oh crap. Can it just be like a piece of skin, or am I thinking it has to be like a finger or something?
I do kind of have a solution to this.
Huh?
There's the Soothing Tonic, which gives regeneration for 1 minute. Sorry, Fast Healing 3, which is what trolls and stuff get.
No, I think trolls actually have fast healing.
Do they have something else? Let me look that up.
Because there is, there's both.
Maybe there's Fast Healing and Regeneration. Maybe there's different things.
Yeah,
They are. So fast, yeah. So there is fast healing and there is.
Oh, yeah.
regen.
There's Fast Healing and Regeneration. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Could it be just like some, cut off a chunk of skin, or are we talking like a finger, a toe, your nose, something like that? Because I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I just want to know how much of a sacrifice I'm making.
Yeah, you would be not 100% sure on how much it would be. I'm going to say that much.
So I really don't want to lose a whole finger. I don't know if that would affect like spell casting or anything. Would a tooth work?
I'm not sure that's very combustible.
Well, flesh isn't hugely combustible unless it's dried out.
Okay, I do have a solution to the blood at least.
The blood I can care less. I can drop blood into a bowl. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, but I also have
I
this.
Blood booster.
Basically, GM's discrusted blood booster elixir can also automatically counteract magical effects. Well, basically my thought is just more like, it's at least you get more blood in you. You're not gonna get is more the idea. That's more honestly, it's not quite the exact.
Yeah, I mean, while making the sacrifice, you're gonna bleed for the flesh. You're gonna bleed anyway, so.
Well, yeah, that one's a thing, but.
Well, does someone want to carve a chunk of my arm off? Like, not... Like skin, not...
See, I mean, I could also offer... The issue there, though, is, if it's about quantity, I'm not very much.
Whoever's doing it, it makes sense if they do both anyway. I have no problem doing it. You know, cutting flesh off is going to still cause you to bleed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a 2-for-1 sacrifice anyway. How big are the bowls?
Ooh,
Because that might give an idea also of like how much has to go into it.
Fairly okay size, like decent sized, I will say.
Gallon, quart, pint. You say a decent size, and I think a decent size of this stuff.
Like probably
is also
you could
very
probably go for like a pint of blood, and like it would be like I would say like probably a fingertip if you're looking for like that side of things.
I will stick my pinky out. Someone do it for me, please.
I'm also going to give you a numbing tonic. This is for the fluff side of things more than anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Just so it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'll just go ahead and take out like a little pocket knife. Sorry, man. I'm just gonna just quickly chop down.
Okay. Ouch. I can say mechanically, you'll be able to take care of any kind of problems with it. But a small, like the tip of your pinky will go into the bowl, and you will be able to then light it on fire, and it will burn.
I'll even because I can do. I'll use ignition to light both of them on fire, or light the one on fire. I'm sorry, not to light the flesh on fire. Ignition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you also giving blood because you'll be bleeding a little bit, or
Yes,
not?
that's why I said it's 2
Like,
for 1.
Ah, yeah, that's painful. There you go. Okay. Then sure, you'll be able to throw your blood into the other one. All right. So your blood will enter into that, and the two things, the eyes of the statues will glow as it looks as though there is movement within the metal door, as something will seemingly unlock.
I'm gonna look to Ixbanor. Well, it's your turn now.
We all had our turn.
I'll walk up to the door.
Okay. It's a door.
I push on it.
All right. The door will shift and move, opening up, revealing what appears to be some kind of interesting vault of items. It seems a collection of all different things in here. Examples of sets of armor, weapons, many of which are made in strange and interesting materials. Gems, containers that seem to be filled with coins, gems. This seems to be some kind of vault. Not a treasury per se. It has treasure within it, but a lot of this stuff is on display. A collection. Perhaps is a little easier way of describing it.
Oh, hopefully some of this will be useful for us.
Okay.
Ixbanor, do you see anything in particular of magic value?
You do.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's a good amount.
Yeah.
I guess we begin the looting.
Okay. I will need some rolls from you. Let's start with the
Okay.
basics. There is coinage here. If you want to take the coinage, you can roll for that. There will be some copper, silver, gold coins in here. Do you want to take all of it? Do you just want to take certain portions of it? You are on a silver-based economy, so silver isn't bad, but like copper probably still sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably just aim for the gold, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump with the gold.
Alright.
Because we don't want to burden ourselves down too much.
Alright. I will need one of you to roll me 5d12. And you get to add 50 to that.
Ooh, 12s.
5
I know.
plus 50. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That took a hot
So as I said, there are these coinage here. They tend to be more coinage of like containers of copper and silver, but there is one container of gold that seems to have 85 gold pieces. They are minted in a strange way that has like symbolism on them that those coins are very simple and have symbols on them that like you don't recognize. So it's sort of like they are definitely antique coins, but there probably isn't any collectors that still exist at this current time. So they're just gold coins. A little weird.
Who wants
but
to
gold.
manage adding stuff to the group sheet? I just want to ask. I'll do it if people want me to. I just want to ask so we're not all trying to do it.
Yeah.
I've been kind of managing it, so I guess I can.
Okay. I didn't want to, just start doing it, and then,
Yeah, we should.
all three of us end up going in there.
Like, man, we got 4,000 platinum for this. That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising. That's a 7th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
So what is next to roll for?
Okay. I need some gems. One of you roll
5th for D&D.
5d8. See how many gems you have.
I can do that. Let's see. 5d8. Roll.
I'm gonna lose a fingertip. I get lit on fucking fire. And
Oh, that just rolled a +5. I screwed up.
Ixbanor finds a room full of money. This is bullshit. Where I saw it.
Is it 5/R? 1d8
It's /R space. 5d8.
Yeah, /R space.
base. Yeah, 5d8. Okay. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Eh.
Cool. So 16. Let's figure out the average price of them. So I'm gonna do this in a very interesting way. Someone else can roll me, basically 4d4.
Why don't you do it, Ixbanor, since you haven't got
Nope.
to roll something yet?
So they on average are 8 gold, I'll say, a piece. 16 gems worth on average 8 gold a piece. This is just an estimation. You would have to again find someone to trade with for gems specifically, but that's about how how much you could get for them. They are not in spendable version at the moment.
That makes sense.
So, other options are here. There are a number of magical items. Is there anything you're in particular looking for? So I'm going to ask this question. I will provide basically one item per each of you that is of my choice, but you also get to maybe look for something. You'll have like a couple of opportunities to try to find something else. Like my items per group, I'm just giving you like 4 group items basically. That's the magic items things. And it could be anything from level 6 to 8, I will tell you. So if you want to kind of like look up that. In the meantime, there is also options of other weapons and armor if there is any more mundane stuff you want to find. And you could probably find some basic magical versions of anything you want at this point in time. It is a repository of that. So if like you want to change to a different type of armor and have like a, effectively +1 version of a different type of armor, you could upgrade that. Same with a lot of weapons, except for Calder's guns, because they didn't have that.
Yeah.
Not gonna say they
We can get another item and do some rune transfers. It's fine.
I already have a +1 breastplate and a +1 striking mace, so
Yeah, we all should have +1 stuff for the most part. Funny enough, I could actually get +1. I'd have to do rune transfers as well because I'm not giving up my staff. My staff is sentimental.
Sentimental means something to me.
Yeah. Honestly, can I get equipment for Talas?
Yes, we'll say equipment for Talas here, and technically your dwarven friend will have something too. He probably won't take a lot though, just because he's not really looking to gain a lot here.
Yep. It's honestly Talas. We've all been taking stuff ahead of Talas, which is fair because he's now an NPC. But
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you normally get at level 8?
Oh, at level 8. What do you mean?
I'm just for equipment, because like, this is supposed to be equipment to help us like get up to snuff. Something
Yes.
level 8 wouldn't be. Where is? Because we jump levels, so kind of level 8 is still appropriate.
Yes, that's why I'm saying like I'm giving you a couple things, and then 5 to 8 would be like if you're looking for something particular. I can kind of give you that. Sorry, let me just that.
Oh, I totally know what Ixbanor should get. A bag of cats.
Meow,
What?
meow, meow, meow,
Thing?
meow. It
Yes!
is a thing.
It's an uncommon.
It actually is
You
a
shake the
thing.
bag to
Yes.
produce a single cat. You cast a 3rd rank summon animal to produce it.
Interesting. Level
Actually
8.
horrific.
Oh, saving. Okay, armor saving throw proficiency. That's what you get at level 8. So the armor, in theory, should have that on, potentially.
Mhm.
Because what we're mostly missing, honestly, are item proficiencies. Because I mean, like, I have a +1, but at like this point, we should have 2 +1s.
Yes, and that's the thing is I'm going to say like finding some good item proficiencies, because I was looking around for this a little bit, is like kind of like very random when you find places that have them, but they tend to be a little bit like the +1s tend to be a little lower level than what you like, basically in the 5 to 6 range. I think more of them are.
Yes.
But anyway. Let's see. That.
Quit.
There we go. Oh, that's not what I need. Sorry, I'm trying to find something here. Give me a second. Okay. So I can give you some things right away that you will find here. I decided to give you a little bit of extra things here because I saw some things that I felt were thematically appropriate. You will find the following. Let me get these names here, and I'll put them over here. So you will find a Boots of Bounding. Greater Staff of Fire. Greater Staff of Earth. Ash Down. One of you can look pretty.
Finally. I'll be the prettiest girl at the Easter poop.
And lifting. Go. A little bit of fun there.
What's funny is it gives a bonus to intimidate checks, which makes me think Talas should get it.
Talas will look pretty. Don't worry about it.
I think I could use that lifting leather.
Staff of Fire for me.
I guess I'll probably take the Staff of Earth Greater then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tracks. I don't know. Are those what level of Boots of Bounding are those? Basic or greater? Oh wait, no. Greater is a level 14 item. I'm tweaking.
Yes.
I'm actually insane.
These are just a couple level 7, level 8 things that I'm giving you.
I don't know why.
Because they're more your level of stuff.
I don't know if I want the Boots of Bounding or the lifting leathers.
I look at the boots of bounding. Hey, these would have been helpful a few hours ago, yesterday.
And
Yeah. Lifting leather would be nice. That could enhance. That
Yeah,
could
I already have
carry more
That's okay. So that's it. And then the fourth one of the ones I'm just giving you is the Lesser Clarity Goggles, which gives a bonus to Perception and some other abilities.
Well, I feel like those.
I'll take the lifting leather, I think. Yeah.
You can carry more.
Yes. Well, not only carry more, but once per day for 10 minutes, I get bonuses to my athletics,
Mm-hmm.
which makes a lot of my gunslinger abilities better.
Mm.
Nice.
See, that's something that I can see that. That's cool.
Yeah. Most of those items also give you some little other boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. The stuff
Oh,
with
it's
fire
also
pretty definitely.
slightly better than my leather Liminal, so I'm at 25 AC.
Ooh, upgrade.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I'll take the Staff of Fire, although I may need to imbue its properties into mine because it's a little on the big side. I'm assuming. I'm
Oh, yeah.
assuming they don't have Ixbanor sized staves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sure that shouldn't take too long. Ooh, yeah, that's 2 extra second level slots and 2 extra third level slots. And I assume the Staff of Earth is similar.
Yes. They're both level 8. Yeah, the base elemental staffs are like 3, 8,
And 12.
16?
Not 12.
12. Yeah, I think it's 12.
And then it's like 1 cantrip, 1 first, 2 second, 2 thirds, and then 3 fourths, 2 fifths. Which is pretty good.
A mithril waffle iron.
Finally.
These are the best waffles we've ever made.
If I remember correctly, the mithril makes them naturally non-stick, so it's like impossible to stick to them.
What an
Yeah,
incredible
it's
use
just
of
like
one of the rarest
that's a level
materials
8
on Earth.
item. Is a mithril waffle iron.
I mean, come on, that non-stick property is well and above common.
I mean,
Pain in the end.
Okay, so
I might-
I'm gonna be
okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Mhm.
kind of feel like you should take the clarity goggles.
Who? Me?
Sorry, yeah, you.
Because that's a perception
Umbrin.
bonus.
Yep.
Your perception's already really good. If we can make it better, that's huge.
While wearing these goggles, you gain a +1 item bonus to visual perception checks, and once per day. The GM, you can you focus on the creatures around you, and then the GM rolls a check, secret check, and you can basically see through illusions.
Yep.
Yeah, of 8th level or lower.
Okay, I can take the Staff of Earth and the Lesser Clarity Goggles.
Nice.
I guess I'm taking the Ash for now. I still feel like
Well,
that might go to Talas.
The
honestly.
Ashgown.
Yes,
Yeah.
you could probably take it for now. Because, like, again, there's 6 items there. You'll give at least 1 to Talas, and then, like, honestly speaking, 2 of you will get 2 items here, and then each of you can find another item.
Could I find a Flaming Star Greater?
Let me just take a look at it.
Is that another staff or a wand?
It's
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
just
I have the I
Oh,
have
it's
a
the
regular
charm.
flame. Yeah, I
Or
have a
trinket,
regular
I think.
Flaming Star,
Huh.
but going to the greater would be nice, and I also then could cast Fireball with that. So I could have up to 2 castings of Fireball a day.
Yeah, you rarely ever see spell hard. I think I only used the Jilt Coil once through the entirety of like A-bomb bolts.
Because then I could move the regular flaming star to my armor and get a 2 fire resistance, and then put the greater flaming star on my staff or my striking mace, which I normally have it on.
I do love because Fireball is so generic, it's just still Fireball. It's one of those ones where, like, yeah, they didn't change the name. It's just still Fireball.
It's a ball of fire, I mean.
Hey, don't put ain't broke.
Yeah. It's just sometimes when they change the names, like Magic Missiles now, like Force Bolts or something like now. You know? It's like, yeah, sure, you can find that one. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll move that on there.
Ooh,
Try to make a mess. Don't worry about it.
can I find a Ring of Wizardry?
Ooh.
Although the one downside to this, or the one reason you may not want to, is that it is not updated to the current edition. Because it was in the
Yeah.
previous core rulebook, and things they didn't update to the new core rulebook.
The thing, I like the
Are
legacy
harder
content.
to
I've been
judge.
like Joe's thing is legacy content, but it was like simple enough that I felt like it was okay. This one is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it's 2 more spell slots. So here's the thing about legacy content. Basically, if it's from the fire, the elemental, or the secrets of magic, the
stuff that's
elemental
relatively close by to when it came out, it's not too bad. Yeah, the Rage of Elements, Secrets of Magic were pretty close to the thing there, so I understand that they're not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 rule books. Actually, no, it's the psychic one, not the secret.
The psychic one. This one is older, but I think it's like looking at it's fine. It's a couple years out, you know, but just like I'm looking over here, you know, it doesn't look too crazy outside of things, you know. Your weapons do an extra D6 fire, or go to D4, and then you get the fireball once per day. This is terrible. I think it's fine.
Wait, the Ring of Wizardry?
No, the Joe's one. I'm thinking Ring of Wizardry.
Joe's.
I'm a little bit more.
No, I agree.
hesitant
That
on.
one's definitely. I can see why you're more hesitant. It is a bit more powerful, I think, than a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah. That one, because it's not like a specific spell or a specific ability, because it's just extra slots. That's a little bit more. I'm not sure if it's well balanced.
Yep, that's fair. No, I'm totally okay with that. I kind of realized that after I kind of asked for it, that it was like, oh wait, this is. Okay. What's the problem is there aren't many good things that give you a boost to Arcana. Oh well, I'll look for something else.
Yeah.
I already have that. I know. Actually, this is probably a better choice anyway. Yeah, we're kind of all looking.
Yeah, why don't we, as you're kind of looking here, we continue on a little bit since we kind of discussed here. I'll kind of interrupt you guys looking here as we kind of continue on a little bit because I don't want to drag us down too much. And you've gotten the basic items down. The other ones are kind of like we can kind of figure them out as we need. There's a couple more items, and we'll assume you picked up something for Talas. You know, also. You like found something for him because again, the idea is like. You're looking through a bunch of things, and you're finding a bunch of items that are like, this isn't very helpful, you know. Maybe you like found like a powerful magic whip, and you're like, none of us use whips. You know, that kind of stuff is like, there's a lot of stuff in here that's probably would be pretty good at some point in time, but you're not selling off magic items, you know, and you know.
I'm gonna put my old Staff of Earth into the group loot.
Okay. Okay, I'm tempted. I do want to say though, I'm tempted to do the Cloak of Repute. +1 to diplomacy to make an impression, and the once per day thing is I can use my... Basically, it just makes me more popular. While wearing this cloak, you gain instant fame and notoriety, granting you a +1 bonus to diplomacy checks to make an impression. Creatures attempting to learn about you gain the same bonus to gather information about you.
Just a bonus that you bonus to be like, aha! I am more famous. It would be adorable, but you'd have to like magically resize it or something there to you. This is a very
Encompassing
large
lot
book.
picks.
So, moving on from grabbing a bunch of things here, you can continue on your path and kind of complete the next level. I will need one more survival check for the following layer. I want to see what that is.
Okay, give me a second to do survival. Oh.
But it's pretty damn good. So you'll begin to navigate through your, like... You're now most of the way down towards the bottom, because you have to get back down to the bottom layer. And the kind of maze-like structures have you've begun to understand it more and more. And with your kind of knowledge of it, you've been able to avoid some of these kind of issues like that. And, you know, there does seem to be still a few more, like, patrols here and there, a few more traps here and there, but nothing that you can't handle on your own. It does seem as though everything feels a little bit on, as you kind of described it, high alert. Now, eventually, though, you will finally make it back down to the main chamber, where the statues of the various divine servants were, of the gods that you kind of know about, you know, the ones that are linked to the gods you know. These statues from the ceiling that you discovered them before, along with the kind of intact statue in the center of this room. You know from here you're going to head off on a different direction. But what you can see in this room as you're kind of heading down the stairs is there are things here guarding here. So, there's massive 15-foot tall metal people, one in each of the cardinal directions of this room, facing the central statue. So you are kind of behind one right now, by a good distance, because it's a big chamber. But as you're kind of coming down these stairs into this chamber, you see it. That's a problem.
Detecting...
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
wait, does it look like it's guarding the staircase that we need to get to?
No. So, if you remember the top floor, I guess it would be at this point in time, there were chambers similar to what you kind of navigated through before and what you've been navigating through now, but there was these two massive chambers that were kind of plus signs. The one you came down in, and the one that was mirroring where the worship was on the other side. And the worship one, where the statues of the gods were the statues of the divine servants of each of the gods. In the center of this, while on the surface was a broken statue, there was an intact statue here of two figures. Basically, there are these 15-foot hulking mechanical beings that are in each of the parts of the pluses, about 2/3 towards that center where the statue in the center of this area is, and facing it. So they're looking into the center of this room. You kind of would have to pass by them to get where you need to go. Basically, like, I kind of say, like, you have to make a right out of this room.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So it's sort of like, you kind of have to ship by two of them. Granted, they are bigger than what would fit in the doorways that you've known. Most of them.
Well, we could either make a run for it, or we could fight.
I'm
Really
feeling
was good.
confident in a fight if we have to.
Agreed. I was just hoping not to have to damage anything down here. But if we have to, we have to.
I would tell you, if you get in a fight with one, you'd have to get in a fight with 4 hulking 15-foot metal monstrosities.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot there's more than one.
Yes. It's not just 1, it is 4.
Sorry, I just heard a voice. Fuck that.
You heard a voice
Let's go a
saying,
different way.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be possible,
No,
but
it's
it'd be
possible,
very
but,
difficult.
Yeah, it might not be worth it.
And again, there's information I've given you that could help. They can't theoretically fit through the doorways.
I mean, I could also cast invisibility on myself.
I could do the same. But we do have 1 invisibility potion still.
Yes, but we have 4 of us.
Yeah, there's
That's
2
the
people
problem.
who can't.
I'm not very stealthy.
I am.
We could
think
give
I
you the
can
potion and I could hide.
I mean, I can sneak around.
I'm small. I
True,
may
I always
be on
forget you're the
notice.
size of like an apple.
Yeah, I mean, you could you could cast invisibility on Calder. We could give the invisibility potion to our friend, and you could try to stealth through.
'Cause I think I am technically higher than you. I think just by 1 though.
Yeah. Well, also you are small. Just
I am
harder to
also
notice.
tiny.
Yeah.
You are also very tiny.
So you have a lot more going for you.
And you have a climb speed, so if you need to like climb on a wall or something.
Or climb up
True.
the creatures as they try and attack.
Yeah.
They are many size categories larger than you.
I
Small,
think it
medium,
probably
large,
it'd probably
huge.
go better if the dwarf drinks the potion, you cast invisibility on me, Umbrin makes himself invisible, and then you try and sneak. That
Well,
I think has the highest likelihood of success.
I agree. I don't like it, but I agree.
Yeah.
I think
mean-
fighting 4 of these things at once, and we don't know what their capabilities are, might be a bit insane.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes down to it, if you get caught, we will have to fight.
We also have that potion of emergency escape.
True, but we only
No,
have the one.
I gave 1 to everyone. Right.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I made 4.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. I see 1 in the group loot.
There's 3 in the group loot, and I still have 1 in my inventory.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
There's 3 in the group loot. So I could move that onto mine. So we could
Yes.
eat.
Same.
For note, I'm just gonna link it there. Yeah, basically, see the problem is though you have the fleeing condition, meaning you can't move closer.
I mean, if we're all booking it, then that's fine.
Well, no, you can if the way to escape is past something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get the fleeing condition.
And we can make 1 available to the dwarf for right now. I say just keep it
Yeah.
on the party sheet unless we actually he has to use it. Then just take it off the
Yeah.
sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I need some information on invisibility.
So I actually only have the 4th level version, which is basically greater invisibility. So you get to have you can attack with yours by the Calder.
Oh wow.
It's also though only for a minute though rather than an hour.
Ah, I gotcha.
It's normally used for fights
Yeah.
because greater you can attack with. I only have regular invisibility. And
Yeah, you have the level 4 heightened version of it.
Yeah, I have the level 3, so.
Does
Or
at
level
least
2,
in this way, it doesn't end its hostile action specifically. I like that they say hostile action. It means you can do shenanigans to someone and still remain invisible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not hostile. It's just funny.
Yeah. Like I could cast, Figment to
Yeah.
try to distract them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if we get past them and they do start to chase us for some reason, I do have Wall of Fire.
Okay. I guess I'll need stealth from everybody. Let me just see here. You're undetected to everyone. Creatures can seek to detect you. Creature succeeds its perception against your stealth DC. All right. I guess actually I need stealth DCs from everybody. Actually.
I'll just type it in. Chat.
What is that?
10
So
plus
it
your
is
stealth.
10 plus your stealth score.
Yeah.
Okay. So 20.
Okay.
Mine is 25. I probably should get that to expert these days.
I can spell. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. What is your perception? Where is it on this sheet in this information?
It should be. It's always at the top, and
Oh, there
if
it
it's
is.
what I think it is, it should be plus 13.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm gonna roll some d20s. I'm gonna roll 4 of them. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna roll
I'm sure
4.
invisibility helps in some way
It
too. So
does technically. We'll worry about it.
So if
So
they
yeah.
detect, so if you, the best they can do is you're
detect
still
your
hidden
sound.
From, well, they're still hidden from you, even if they succeed. Meaning, like, they still have like a 50% chance to just miss you.
So
Gotcha.
who's not invisible? And I guess you might have to make a check.
I am not.
So you need to make a stealth versus their perception DCs instead of the opposite.
Yep.
That's
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
You're pretty good, which is helpful. I'm going to tell you now, because I assume one of you is carrying some things. That's important.
Well, I do have a bag of holding, so
Who has the 2 items you've yoinked? I want to know.
I
oh
do.
wait. Oh no, no. He's talking about the things I put them on my sheet, so I have them.
Oh, I thought he was talking about. Oh, never mind then.
A
Yeah, the 2
mirror and
items
a
from the
gem.
globe room.
Yeah.
I have both of them.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Okay. So
I did not
roll-
realize that would be relevant. That is not fun.
I'm gonna roll these and see what they are, because this matters towards the hidden people. Those are some pretty good rolls, which is both good and bad for you guys in a lot of ways. But Ixbanor rolled pretty damn good. So, all right. You'll try to start making your way by these creatures. And at first it seems as though there is no recognition of you. But as you're kind of moving through, they'll kind of like start to get up from like a more neutral position, as if reacting to something, but they don't seem to be rapidly approaching you. But they are reacting. And this is, I'm going to say this is like when you're at the mid mark. So you're like turning the corner in between 2 of them. The one that was closest to you, that you've passed by, has not reacted. The other 3 seem to be getting up and reacting.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno.
What do you want to do?
How far along are we?
We passed one. There's still 3 ahead.
Well,
Okay.
one that you actually have to pass. You're not passing by all of them. And you're not passing close to it, but it could get closer if it's moving very quickly. This is about like at the 50% mark of through the room, I said.
Mhm.
You can just keep going. There might be some checks. We can keep going. Up to you.
I mean,
I think that's probably our best bet.
I mean,
and
that's kind of what we're doing.
Okay. I will roll something else then here. I will roll.
You explode.
This here. Okay.
we
great.
implode.
I need to look up something here.
Boy.
I need to look up. Why aren't you working? Fine. Manual. Just do not fight with me, Archives of Nethys. I'm not in the mood for you to fight with me. Anyway. Where is this here? Thank you for going to me. There is what I'm searching for. Okay, you're fighting me over there. Let's go over here. I can spell correctly. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right. Flat check there. Cool, great. All right. So good. All right, that's perfect. As you're kind of moving through, the thing will kind of take like a shift up and like with a massive hand come flying down, just barely missing where I'm gonna roll and see which one of you it was almost hitting. Calder, you were just there a second ago. As like a little bit of the ground on the bottom will kind of splinter as like the stone underneath it will kind of crack a little bit with this fist that comes like down as it basically try to like, you know, fist from above pancake you, this huge creature, with like an arm that's like as thick as you. It's a little intimidating.
Only a little.
All right. Yeah. I need that. Cool. I need that, and I need that. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. All right. Are you just going to continue moving, or are you going to do something to react to the sweet release of death, which approached you briefly?
I'm just gonna keep moving.
Okay. Then I will do this. All right. And one more here. Cool. Great. All right. Well, you know, so as you're moving out of the room, this one, as the others are moving up, will take 2 more swings each time, missing you completely. I didn't even roll attacks. I was just rolling the flat checks to see if it rolled higher than a 10. I rolled a 10, 3, and 9. It has to roll an 11 to even target you correctly. You know.
Thank God.
So I didn't even give it to roll an attack roll. The flat check saved you every time. But you will be able to make it out of the room. For now, you are safe. Hey, we'll go a little bit longer here, just because I want to kind of finish this up. You are going to basically be able to make it out of this area, though there will be strange noises behind you, as it seems as though, like, parts of the building start to shift to allow these things to follow you.
Just keep moving, just keep moving.
On a kind of like
Keep that-
breakneck pace of like rushing, you will finally be able to make it back to the staircase and begin to climb up once again. Your loot in tow and theoretical safety in sight. As you begin winding up the staircase and the sight of these things disappears.
Oh god.
Whether or
I
not
don't-
they're somewhere threatening you, I don't see it anymore. And you're going somewhere deep up, returning once again to the surface. And as you are getting up towards the surface and beginning to approach, kind of you go in that big open area again, and you're getting up towards the top where the your original entrance was in this kind of old chamber. There'll be a kind of something is odd. Like you're approaching the old abandoned chamber, but you smell smoke.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Strong, pungent odor of smoke is wafting from above. We'll leave it there.
I hope Calder's okay.
I'm not gonna be.
Poor
Not
Calder.
again.
It turns out that Calder, you become 6 bones in my campaign.
Yippee!
We figured out how you died.
Having skin was nice while it lasted, I guess.
This is the alternate timeline where the fist hit you.
I mean, you probably would have lived through it. Probably.
Just a giant boot from SpongeBob coming down.
It was a little bit like that. I may have rolled some checks
No.
that meant for some things, but also there was things going on anyway. Thank you for resting. It helped me accelerate timelines.
Why is it always me?
hmm It was fine. Things were going to happen anyway. It just is, you know, you're arriving at a different time because you rested. It's basically what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I think in the long run it was worth it because we would not have known it was blood.
Oh, most definitely. No, like this was worth it, I think, to rest.
Yes.
But
Like,
it's
you-
still
You
God
you
damn it.
could have taken a slightly less time to have the dwarf translate it. I would have said.
Yeah.
But again, like
Yeah.
the
Before, which was, I assume, was hours.
it was.
But also a bunch of us were hurt, so it
Yeah.
also gave us a chance to
again,
heal
I find
without
it-
using
yeah.
more resources.
It was perfectly fine to rest.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all opportunity cost. You know.
Yeah.
We just have to roll with the punches.
That's why I'm glad I took that spell.
Look, I took some advice from last Saturday, and I gave you a treasure vault puzzle to solve to get some loot. You know, I was reminded, hey, I haven't given you some in a little while.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's
hey.
almost as if that whole discussion on Saturday was about that.
We did have a big discussion on loot. Well, that's why I was like, okay, hey, I can add something in here. And I hope you like this little, like, interesting side note here, because it did imply some things from religious individuals here. It does seem as though the people here were a little fanatical. Just a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
That tells you something about this culture. You've learned some things about them. Not great things.
I mean,
They like trials by pain.
Yeah.
self-flagellation is a whole thing. I also
True.
just
Yeah.
find this amusing as it being a vault, meaning someone probably had to do that like every time they wanted to open it.
I'm not gonna lie. They would do something, and then someone would cast a regenerate type spell to get it back. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's probably like when they opened it, it was for good reason. Again, because it's like a collection of like materials and items that probably have.
Yeah, it's not like someone's going in there every day.
Yeah.
God, I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
chop another finger off.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
hmm But yeah, no. All right. I guess we'll turn to Wyrm because you like to give your shout out, and unless anybody else has anything. Assume not.
Not this time.
I'm Diamond Wyrm, and you can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWyrm or at DiamondWyrm on Twitter and Blue Sky, and DiamondWyrm9234 on YouTube.
Cool.
My next stream will be on Friday.
Yeah. Hello! As I said earlier, it's Dracovin. Please check out the rest of the things. If you've been enjoying this show, do make sure you give all the support things over on YouTube. Please just, helps out. Algorithm things. And making sure at least you're subscribed and following over on Twitch. Check out my links below for my social media. If you want to know the next time I will be hanging out, I'll be back tomorrow. Do some tabletop related videos, and I think probably play a little bit more of Silk Song. I really have enjoyed it for my first time playing it. Now that I bit the bullet and
fun.
Picked up the money for it. It is definitely one of those things. Is like I'm like, those skills I gained from being like a, Nintendo/SNES player means I don't have trouble with the controls like a lot of people do.
No, like they're not bad. Like I honestly don't understand what people are complaining about with them.
I understand, but like the diagonal, I'm really good at it because I know the type of controls,
Yeah. All the complaints are coming from people who didn't play the original Hollow Knight and thought that it would be fine to play Silk Song first. And then they're like, oh man, why is hard game harder?
The other option, the other consideration is it's people who didn't play any of the DLC of Hollow Knight, because
oh my
the
god,
thing is the base game of Hollow Knight really isn't that hard.
No,
it's not. But obviously, Silk Song is gonna have an upgraded difficulty.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't know why they didn't expect that.
And again, like the diagonal stuff, which I have seen some people struggle with it. And I'm like, I can understand that, but again, like that's a skill that like. If you were like an old-timey platform player, you really aren't going to have problems with that,
Yeah, there's also an item you can get fairly early on, actually, that allows you to get Hollow Knight 1 combat.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah. So basically, it's the same. You basically can get Hollow Knight 1 controls, but you do have to.
Yeah, I have been thinking of experimenting when they eventually get them with the other crests, but I know they're very completely different play styles, so I don't know if I'd want to necessarily play with one of them. It's kind of one of those interesting things of like, yeah. It's interesting. I'm having fun with the game. I'll keep playing it. It's one of those things that's also like, yes, I've seen a lot of people play through the first, honestly, act, but it was very nice in my exploration to find a flea I has not seen anybody I watch find.
That's fun.
And that was fun. That was one of those things, that was one of those moments of like, yeah, I'm very bad at not being spoiled, but doing something like that, I was like, I'm happy about that. I found someone that I'm sure someone out there found, but none of the people I watch found it, so hey, good on me.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then probably do a little bit more on Friday, and then, as I said, hey, I think more grounded on Friday evening with Wyrm there.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna be way behind on Hollow Knight than you because I only can play it once a week with my current schedule.
Yeah, I'll be dropping back to less next week, but I was thinking like just all 3 days this week, and then I'll add something in
honestly
some
fair.
schedule next week, so I'm not just doing it the entire time. But anyway, all right, everybody, have a great rest of your evening, and make sure to join us next time. It'll be more fun, and you'll find out what the hell's going on with burning.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.